Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Overall, a nice movement today on this one, especially when you factor in kind of how things started off. Not the greatest start, a little bit of a gap down. Price flushed all the way down to that point, but from there was able to fight back and close right up where it did. And the key dynamic here is that the price is actually now up above that purple line there, which I've talked about in past videos. But that purple line is the 50-period moving average and has been a stubborn area of resistance. And, the price is up above it, so step number one is complete. But the next dynamic here that I'm very curious about, and when I draw this is by no means any sort of like special talent I have. I assure you, a lot of people have drawn this trend line like this and are wondering the exact same thing. Can the price actually break above this trend line? And I say all that about drawing the exact same trend line because when a lot of people are watching the same thing and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. It can produce some very dynamic price movements, and that's what we have going on here with this trend line right there. So a lot of people are going to be watching, wondering, can the price finally break above this trend line that, as you see here, has been very, very stubborn towards any sort of bullish movements. In fact, each of these bullish movements continue to put in lower highs, but who knows, maybe this is the start of something bigger where there's a bigger move to happen. And, really the measure of the strength of that move is how does the price react around that trend line. Now, as far as levels of support are concerned going forward, the key dynamic to keep an eye on would be that 202 mark. So preferably speaking, you want to see the price hold above 202. If that doesn't hold up, then not a guarantee or of anything, but would not be shocking at all at that point to see the price drift down to that $1.93 mark. So preferably speaking, 202, but if that level doesn't hold up, $1.93 would be that next key level. But we'll see what happens with it, but the price is within striking distance of that trend line, so let's see if the bulls can get the breakout or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.